My major obstacle was like language. English is not my first language, so I had to jump from like small talk in English to like English literature and technical report writing.
I faced some problems with the language, and I studied the language English course to improve my language skills. And I have another difficulty to concentrate or in focus because I diagnosed with ADHD.
Family responsibilities. As I'm a mom of four kids, it's not easy to be a mom and a student at the same time. The best way to come out of those issues is just to keep focus on what you're doing, work hard, and be organized.
So in my last year of study, I was like pulling really hard. Full-time school, 7 courses, another online one, and family support. Life after graduation was totally different. I'm financially stable, no stress, worked in my field of study, so it's a totally different thing. Well, stop fooling around. Now it's time to secure your future. What you learn now, you will use it later for sure, one way or another. So go for it.
I would tell current students to focus. What do I mean by that? I will tell you a very short story. When I arrived to college, I wanted to do many things. I wanted to start a business, I wanted to write down stories, I wanted to have my own journal, I wanted to do many things. And I had so many things on the table that I couldn't pick one. I went crazy. So that's my advice. After thinking and trial and error, I realized I have to focus on something right now. What's the most important thing for me right now? To pass college. So I'm gonna focus on college because I either learn good, I either learn well all of my subjects, or I do many things and I do them all wrong. So that's my advice for you. Focus.
I would say, especially if you play sports with the school, not to leave your homework, your studies, and important stuff within like your education aside and just focus on your school, because it can really impact it. And also to keep the motivation, maybe find some friends who have study groups and stuff like that, so you can keep everything.
The advice I would give to current students is first, to believe in yourself, second, to work hard, and finally, to know that the reward is worth the effort.
I would play more sports with the school. I would try out for more teams and try more new things, and that way I would meet more new people and be more involved in the school community.
If I could go back and change one thing about my schooling experience, it would be to take it more seriously, to have confidence in myself, and to recognize how important it is to never give up.
L'un des moments où la persévérance a été vraiment crucial durant mes études, c'était la session dernière. J'avais seulement 3 cours. Cependant, ces 3 cours étaient vraiment difficiles pour moi. Du coup, j'ai dû redoubler d'efforts. En plus de ça, j'avais le travail. Je travaille en moyenne 30 à 40, des fois 50 heures par semaine, ce qui fait que c'était vraiment difficile. Du coup, j'ai dû redoubler d'efforts, travailler, étudier le soir, faire les devoirs au travail pour pouvoir réussir, à la fin réussir tous mes cours.
Yes, absolutely. My teacher, Peter. Peter was an incredible human being, and he helped a lot during all the course.
Les personnes principales qui ont affecté ma vision dans les études sont premièrement ma famille. Je viens d'une famille où ce que ma mère elle a fait des super grandes études. Ensuite, il y a la communauté. Je dirais en général la communauté africaine, ils sont vraiment, ils poussent vraiment la nouvelle génération à poursuivre le plus longtemps dans leurs études et à aller chercher le plus de diplômes que possible. Et ensuite, il y a les professeurs qui te poussent sans cesse dans les écoles, notamment ici, qui t'encouragent au fur et à mesure. Donc ouais, je pense que ce sont les trois principales personnes qui me poussent encore à poursuivre mes études.
Yes, my wife helped me to conclude the program in the college and support me at home because she make a lot of food for me when I was studying.
Well, there were definitely a few teachers in high school that really pushed me to think that I'm like able to get somewhere, and of course my parents.
Yeah, and I think it's my coach, pretty much, my baseball coach.
Yes, my husband and my teacher, Peter, they really encouraged me and pushed me